So let us start working with an MIO, right? First thing that we need to do is to find out which all LEDs and buttons are connected to our processing system with an MIO, right? So that could be easily found out by looking into a reference manual of the specific board that you are utilizing. So here I am on a reference manual page of Zyboard Z710. So this is the board that I am utilizing. Okay, now if I just go ahead and understand an architecture, so that I have a provision to see all the 54 MIO pins that are connected to a processing system, right? So I need to just look for the GPIO pin because there our LED and switch belongs, right? So pin number 7 is connected to an LED, right? So we do have one of an LED which is directly connected to a processing system with an MIO interface, right? Then we have the next one, if you considered pin number 50 and 51. So MIO 50 and 51 is connected to a button, right? So for first example, we'll be predominantly working, let us assume, on an LED, keeping our things simple, and then we could proceed to understand how we could use buttons as well as LED together, right? So at least one of the LED is connected directly to a processing system, okay, and the pin number is 7, right? So remember this because that will be requiring when we write an software code, right? So let us proceed with the Vivado now, right? We already developed this TCL command that will give us a fundamental hardware which could be utilized to build up an application. So I'll just copy this. Okay, first I'll just change this to 12, okay, because we will be creating a new project, and then I'll just be copying this, going ahead to Vivado and then pasting it in an TCL, right? So this will automatically create a directory for us, as well as it will add a block design and the fundamental hardware, which is string processing system with a default configuration setting, will also be added, right? Now on the top of this, we could build up our application, right? So our agenda is to verify how we connect the MIO and an LED, right? So let it just double click on an IP